Guys, welcome to another video of Aqua Paradise. In this video we're going to cover an update. Hi guys, so I'll be honest with you guys, this week I've not had really any content or anything going on where I could really make a video. That's why it's been quite a long time I've not made a video, but I really did think that obviously you guys deserve a video, and obviously even though I've not got no real content, I'll still do a little update video for you guys. So there is a few things which are new. I got some new fish, some new equipment, some new coral. There's actually new coral in this tank now, and I've got some updates about the competition as well as some future plans and projects which I want to share with you guys. So first of all, I'll show you guys some new fish I've got. A few weeks back, I went to BB2 Marines in Blackburn, and picked up some really nice, awesome fish. Obviously, as you guys knew, this tank only had a pair of clowns and a Banggai cardinal. You know, there wasn't really any fish in this really big 4-foot tank I've got. So 3 little fish in a 4-foot tank, it kind of looks like a bit like a ghost town. So I went out there and I brought a few more fish just to liven the tank up a bit. So as you can see, we've got on the left a yellowtail dwarf angelfish. These guys roughly get about 3 inches. Usually, you don't really see them get any bigger than 1.5 inches usually, but they can get to about 3 inches in size. Usually found about Indonesian areas, those sort of coastal area, reef areas. We've also got a sand-sifting goby, and it has an actual particular name. I think it's something like striped goby or something like that, but I'll let you guys actually know that. But yeah, we've got a sand-sifting goby. Really, I've had a problem with like cyano or some sort of algae which is actually growing along the black sand, and the problem was with dead spots and things growing, because obviously I had poor and old wave makers. So what I've actually done now is actually got the sand-sifting goby, which has been excellent. It's constantly been sifting through my gravel bed, turning over the gravel. We've got some good wave makers now, which I'll talk about in a minute. As well as that, we also got a yellow wrasse or banana wrasse, as you can see over near the fake orange coral. That guy is really for colour. So the angelfish really is for more colour and obviously more, likeable purposes, whereas the goby is more of a clean-up crew, more job purpose buy. But overall, we're doing quite good for stocking. We've got 2 hermits, 2 clowns, a sand sifter, a dwarf angel, as well as a wrasse. Now, obviously, I'm going to go out. I'm going to actually get rid of these hermits because they actually do become quite a pain in killing off other cleanup crews. So I'm going to get rid of the hermits, like rehome them to a tank where it would just be them or something, and go for snails, urchins, and like maybe some shrimp and something, because I want to start really getting some more cleanup crew, quite a bit more cleanup crew and coral in this tank. Speaking of coral, we've got a small frag of zoas here, just because I had a problem recently where the tank lost all the coral, and I still don't know why. Me and Mark from BB2 Marine were talking about it. We thought maybe it'd be something like copper or something like that. It turns out that it wasn't that, because I keep my filters stocked with carbon every 2 weeks. I replace carbon. I've only recently just found out that you're meant to change carbon every 4 to 6 weeks, which I didn't realise that. So I've been replacing every 2 weeks, which isn't not a problem. I've just been replacing more than often. So again, it's something which, copper, it's highly doubtful. I do use RO, DI water, and obviously I keep activated carbon in the filtration. So copper is an unlikely source, but yeah. So when the coral died off, we actually had where I live, actually like a mini heat wave for a few days. So I'm thinking that the temperature shocked the coral and the coral died, because that's what I was thinking. It is soft coral, so phosphate and nitrate levels really don't affect the coral as much as what it would do with LPS and SPS. But I put some frags in, well, that small zoofrag, and it seems to be doing completely fine. The polyp's open, it's not died off. It's been in here about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and it's doing completely fine. No signs of dying, no signs of stress or anything. So it's probably just one of those things what happened, which is unfortunate, but I'm happy now because we can get some coral in here and everything. So yeah, so that's fish and coral. We've also got some new equipment, as you can see on the left, and over there we've got some Tunes wave makers. These are actually magnetic, which is good because they're kind of a bit smaller than the big 6,000 litre per hour power head, which was a double head. That was quite big and it was noisy. What I like about these is they can move quite a bit of water, they're quite powerful, and not only are they magnetic, they're silent, which is brilliant, because I had the Chinese models, which you can buy, the cheap Chinese models, and they are really noisy. They're constantly stopping, so you have to, undo it all to start it up again and stuff, and it's really annoying. But these Tunes I actually got second hand on a really good deal. I got two both of the wave makers for 50 quid, which is absolutely a bargain. They're silent, they move a lot of water, and they actually do the job, so I'm happy with that buy. Some more equipment I got, these Aqua Ray LED lights. So we've got a Fuji blue here, as well as a normal marine blue, and this is obviously a Interpret white LED light. I am looking to go and get a actual white Aqua Ray light, but obviously I've got other things priority wise for this tank. So obviously there's no coral really in the tank, and obviously at the moment algae is quite large, so having a blue light instead of a white light, it's not really bothering me that much. It doesn't do the tank any harm. Obviously we still got the Sunspect Chinese LED light with the whites, full spectrum on this side with the little frag, so obviously I'm not bothered about the frag dying off. There's always doing quite fine under that light. And the Fuji blue is a lot more white than it is blue. It's like a light blue colour, so it doesn't look that bad. It's dark, it's more of a brighter colour than dark blue or moon blue light. The competition, it's going to end Sunday, so if your entries are not in on Sunday, then obviously you're not going to be able to be eligible for the prize, which is a £10 voucher to BB2 Marine. So obviously you have to be a marine fish keeper or setting up a marine tank or something to do with marine, to obviously for the prize to be actually valuable to you, really. But yeah, so to enter competition, simply you go to my 1 year anniversary video, which is the video below this on my channel, and simply comment on what you like best about the channel. That's it, simple as that. Simple comment, or you can actually do a video. No one's done a video yet, but obviously I don't mind. A comment will do. You could do a video as you want to. It's just saying, it doesn't, it could be 5 seconds long, 10 seconds long, just saying what you like best about the channel. But if that is the case, then you've got to be able to send it to me or tag me in it, or be able for me to be able to view that video, because otherwise I don't know about it, then obviously I can't enter you in the competition. That's why obviously if you want to enter the competition and do a comment, it's better that you do it on the 1 year anniversary, because then they can all be together, and when I'm going through putting everyone's name into a randomizer, I can actually make sure you all are entered. Whereas you're all through different videos, you know, it means me going through all the videos, and some people might not be entered, and you know, it won't work out properly. So if you can do that for me, guys, then obviously it makes my life easier, it makes your life easier, meaning that all of you guys can be entered into the competition and be able to win this amazing prize of a £10 voucher to BB2 Marine. So that's pretty much it, guys. Oh yeah, future updates. So what's going to happen is, obviously you can see the stand to this 4-foot is obviously just a plastic B&Q stand. Obviously it's not something which I'm happy about, but it's the only thing I had at the time to set this all up. So I am getting a wooden stand. Now there will be a project, because the wooden stand, the skeleton structure of the stand is going to be made by BB2 Marine, and then it's going to be brought over here, and I'm going to have to put MDF boards and cupboards and everything like that. Now what this stand will be allowing me to do is it'll allow me to be able to have a sump, which is great, because obviously as you can see this doesn't allow me to have a sump because that gap there is about 10 inches, so it has to be a really thin sump, and this already is holding enough weight, so a sump is not really optional. And on this tank there's actually a external behind the stand. The filter's actually not on the stand, it's behind the tank. So it's a 306 fuel filter. It roughly does about 300 litres. Well, 300 litres, this tank's 200 litres, so it overfiltrates by about 100 litres, which is good. But the idea is that we would have a 2.5-foot sump underneath the tank. That would have 3 chambers, obviously the inlet chamber, skimmer chamber, media, whatever, and then also the return chamber with the heater. And then we would also have the external filter as well. That would have things like, you know, carbon and chemical media as well as mechanical media. I'm thinking about the sump just having like maybe some Cheeto or biological media, things like that in it. But what the stand will allow me to do is obviously have the sump, external filter look a bit better. I am looking to get like little canopies for these LEDs, so 2 canopies hanging over the top of the tank, and obviously get the rim of the tank painted, because obviously this used to be a shop tank, hence the reason it says not for sale. And get this all done up and get the tank looking good. As well, I'm looking to do a South American, nearly said South African then, South American tank with things like Indian almond leaves, bogwood, and do like a real proper epistogramma South American tank. So there you go, guys. So there are your updates. Also, don't forget to check out my sponsor, Cheap Frags Facebook page. Go and check them out. Don't forget to check out BB2 Marine, as well as my Facebook page and Facebook group. Thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to get yourselves in the competition. I'll see you guys later, and happy reefing.